All right, I'm gonna bristle through a theory that I have for aesthetics. I think you can hear me. I'm currently downloading Modern Warfare, and this is my me time. I have a girlfriend now. She's smarter than you are, probably. I don't know you, to be honest. So, lack of clarity as an aesthetic to advocate for. It's very misleading to say that it's lack of clarity. Perhaps it could be called lack of accessibility, but that doesn't quite get to the problem because just because something it doesn't. I forgot why it doesn't, but I already worked it out in my head and you can trust me. So there's some things that perhaps a certain brain will see or a certain trained master of an art form or anything really will see that other people don't see. So I can watch my backgammon coach play backgammon and I can see the way his brain works and I can see the beauty in his plays because it's almost like I'm mind reading, seeing what he thinks. And I find myself surprised by what he finds because he's a better player than me and I find that beautiful, right? And so what I'm talking about is a kind of right brain synchronicity. And this is happening in neuroscience and therapy now where we're no longer thinking of the brain as its own thing, alone in the world, but rather connecting to another brain at the same time. And so right now I'm kind of connecting to your brain, and maybe that's taking it a step too far, but I can access the part where I feel connected to you, right? But in a more concrete way, it's a relationship between, let's say, if I'm talking to my girlfriend or if I'm talking to my backgammon coach. There's going to be a connectivity that science has proven where the emotions will be felt by the same emotion will be felt by two people. And that's right brain synchronicity. It's when the emotions are when you're connected and you can tell you're connected in a way where you're both on the same page, right? That notion of the same page is being proven in science. And so what I'm interested in my work is having that connectivity to, to the reader. And unfortunately, I have found that that's going to mean excluding a large portion of the readership or the audience in order to truly connect right brain sync with that 20% that really has my brain style. And I can see this kind of lack of clarity shown in Fooly Cooly, which is an anime I love, and I get it completely, and other people feel overwhelmed or confused, and yet I understand it. I also found it in, I think it was called The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, that Netflix show, the Coen Brothers. It was the last short story in the film, and anyways, the guy turns out to be the Grim Reaper, and I showed it to a friend, and he didn't realize that the person was the Grim Reaper taking these people into purgatory, and so I would say that's like a little secret between me and the Coen brothers that other people would completely miss and be confused by, right? And so there's that special link, and I haven't found a way to have that special link on a broad scale. I almost don't think it's possible to have that special link with 80% of my readers or 80% of my audience. Instead, it's going to be between you and me, or not between you and me, right? That guy who's going to dislike this video or whatever. They probably won't even get this far. They'll just say something else. Um, okay, so that's my case for a lack of clarity as an aesthetic. The goal is to truly connect with a small portion of the community in a way that is feels genuine and powerful and really fucking cool. And it's that feeling that I want. Um, anyways, as far as my life goes, I'm currently working with a publisher, but it's unclear if that's going to work out. And I am almost I'm almost more interested in self-publishing because I really want to be uncompromising in my vision and in who I am as an artist, as a person, communicating to you as purely as I can. And I'm open to collaborating with other people as long as I feel like I am learning something from them. And I will not collaborate with people if I feel like I am compromising something. And I feel like I'm at this point where I am ready to take that next step, to self-publish and use everything that is just me, and what my father has given me money-wise. And that was supposed to be a joke, but it's actually just true. To pursue something as hard as I can, um, in completely my own way with the gifts that my father has given me. And that seems fucking fun and really exciting. Um, I have a girlfriend now. I'm gonna be moving in with her, um, in about 2 months. No, in a month. I feel like you guys want to hear like what I've been up to. Uh, there's been some depression recently. Um, kind of trying to be my own person, being my own adult human being with my own beliefs, gets hard when people disagree, right? That's hard for me, and it's I've gotten a lot better at not letting other people's opinions affect mine. Um, New shirt. Mama needs wine. I really fucking appreciate your comments on my short stories. The whole goal for me is to build something with myself that that is small and it stays small and authentic in this way, where it's not like I'm paying someone $5,000 for me to go on some talk show that is for an audience that's not for me, right? And the funny thing is that you're not really the audience for me either, because you're here because of my last name. Not all of you, but for most of you. Um, but what's cool, and I'm completely open to this, is that you guys genuine being kind of surprised and genuinely coming to enjoy this conversation or this connectivity. That sounds so silly, but enjoy these videos, right? That you can truly enjoy these videos, and kind of forget why you initially came here or something like that. Um, so I just have fun thinking. Um, yeah. All right, I'm gonna play some Modern Warfare and get better at that game. Oh, I won a backgammon tournament in my advanced division bracket. I got first place. I have a trophy. So backgammon's going well. My goal for backgammon is to become a master level player, like a chess master, but I'd be a backgammon master. It's looking like my main source of supplemental income will be coming from backgammon rather than writing, which is a relief because for all the reasons I stated before. Basically, I want to hammer this down for myself. I don't know if I'll ever watch this video again, but me in 20 years. Okay, so the things that I'm thinking right now are, first of all, external validation is a false way to happiness. And so that means publishing and getting accolades is a false way of happiness. What matters is the internal. So all of the sudden, getting published and being read by 40,000 people isn't going to make me happier. So I don't care about it. Um, and then what also matters to me is is staying true to myself and staying true to my vision. And if I'm collaborating with someone who is going to not um, see and want to enhance what I am doing, then um, then it would be better to do it myself. And so I would rather be true to my artistic vision and not, and that means I can't work with a publisher. If that's going to be the case, if they aren't going to already want to enhance what I'm doing. And the reason why I would work with a publisher is out of learning something that I don't already know. Um, Learning, maybe they can teach me something in 2 months, 3 months that would take me 3 years to learn, and that is dope. That's where it seems like it's going with Clash. I don't, I don't know if I can say their name, but that's where it seems like it's going with that publishing house. Okay,